This week's movies: Million Dollar Arm, The Immigrant, and Godzilla.
I realize not all of you have had hands-on experience. And frankly, none of us have ever faced a situation quite like this one before.
Godzilla follows the atomic age monster as it smashes its way through cities and battles giant insects. In his review, A.O. Scott writes, "The soul of Godzilla, to the extent that it has one, dwells with the monsters. People are thus somewhat incidental to the story, and the talents of the actors are mostly squandered.
I want my son."
Although the director prefers subtlety and indirection to obvious noise and spectacle, Godzilla remains safely within the bounds of the modern action movie spectacular.
Is that right? 82 with that motion? Is that even possible?
Lefty with juice. You don't see that every day.
Lefty with juice is good, sir?
Lefty with juice is great.
Million Dollar Arm is a feel-good sports story about a contest to bring an Indian cricket player to Major League Baseball. In his review, Stephen Holden writes, "Million Dollar Arm is a watchable but rambling, flaccid movie. Two of the main characters are little more than appealing blanks, and the severe culture shock they face in America is milked more for cuteness than for pathos.
Okay, all right.
There are signs of a darker, more authentic sports movie half hidden behind a jolly facade. But this is a Disney family movie, and every conflict is softened by inspirational cliches."
These kids, they're my last best shot.
But they're also just a couple of great kids.
What about her?
Liable to become public charge. She arrived with her sister who was quarantined for lung disease.
Best of luck to you.
Sir, can you help me?
The Immigrant is the story of a Polish woman who arrives in New York City in the 1920s. In his review, A.O. Scott writes, "The Immigrant is both messy and glorious, a potboiler with the soul of a tragedy. The director's gentle, probing camera works its way under the skin and into the souls of its characters, who turn out to be as changeable and unpredictable as their circumstances.
Put that away.
The film is earnestly and unabashedly melodramatic, but it also has a depth and purity of feeling that makes other movies feel timid and small by comparison."
It does not matter what you do. You got a right to be happy, Ava.